Welcome back to Sadhana. Originating from the sacred soil of South India, firewalking has emerged as an international Hindu phenomenon, paying obeisance to goddess Draupadi, heroine of the Mahabharata. During this holy epic, Mother Draupadi endured many trials but held on steadfastly to dharma and morality. Sadhana was humbled to travel to the historic Sri Siva Subramanya and Mariamman temples in Pietermaritzburg to share in the sheer devotion of thousands of bhaktas as they crossed the longest fire pit in the southern hemisphere.
Our temples are 130 years old this year, exactly 130 years old this year. The property is made up of a number of properties. There must be about 15 or 20 small properties that were purchased by a group of people. It started actually in 1884.
Our people in the days of apartheid and perhaps in the early century used their religious practices to escape the oppression that they had experienced in their places of work during the week. To add to the limited resources, they also were quite restricted, and they still did as much as they did. I think it was the guidance of the Almighty that made them achieve so much. There are two main deities in our temples. One is Subramani, Lord Subramani or Lord Muruga, as lots of people know him. And that was the first project that was started. It's the bigger of the temples. 30 years later, we built the Mariamman temple, and the firewalking ceremony started.
So basically it all stemmed down from my great-grandfather who was here. They were also involved with lighting the fire, the firewalking. And from the time I was a young boy, I've been here with them learning, and now I'm here.
Many people take vows asking the Divine Mother for healing for members of their family, and they would endure walking in the fire, requesting that the Divine Mother heal members of their family or alternatively friends.
Mother's worship, especially with the Mariamman and Draupadi and Ganga, the practice is to pray on the banks of the river. So the devotees go to the banks of the river, they prepare themselves, and the procession leaves from the river and comes to the temple.
We use a lot of thornwood, white thorn and black thorn. Black thornwood retains the heat. So that's what actually pulls us through for the 1,000 firewalkers we have, the thornwood. So even at the last person that walks, there's fire for him as well. It's a tremendous amount of heat. Draupadi is very powerful, and when you stand in front of her, your fear just goes away. You don't even think about it. All you do is just put your faith in the Draupadi and you walk.
We are currently trying to encompass the youth and also the adults in our community who may lack that knowledge, so that we bring them together and we help them grow, not only in terms of ritual worship, but also in terms of spirituality.
gathering. Everybody comes together and prays together. They say when you pray together, you stay together. And that's what I think really happened. It strengthened them in many ways. And I've always commented that our temples has stood or has maintained its 130 years existence through the devotion of many people who passed this way.
We share the space outside the precincts of the temples with other religious organizations because we believe we all have a common purpose. And it's not only for the benefit of the Sri Siva Subramaniam and Mariamman temples. If our brothers and sisters in other religious organizations can benefit in some way, then we are also fulfilled.